What's up, everyone? It's Zero back again, bringing a little bit of domination on Stadium today. I've actually been playing Stadium a lot here lately. For some reason, Stadium and Summit seem to be about the only maps that ever come up these days. And it's starting to kind of get annoying, because I'd like to play some of the other maps every once in a while. But at least I'm getting a lot of practice and getting pretty good on them, as you can see at this game. And have another Stadium game recorded where I did fairly well too, that I might post up one of these days, but kind of want to add a little bit of variety before I post it. So, bad news, I didn't get any paintball recorded yesterday. I wanted to go play paintball yesterday because there was a game and had my camera all charged and everything ready to go, and instead decided, well, I didn't decide, my stomach made the decision that I would spend the day puking my guts up instead. So, it was an awesome day. Harvest cheddar sun chips are possibly the worst thing on the planet to throw up, just from experience. I had no idea I was going to be sick. I was just sitting around playing Black Ops, and all of a sudden it's like, you're going to puke. So I ran to the bathroom, and that's what I spent the rest of the day doing. Pretty awesome. Didn't even feel good enough to play any video games or anything for the whole day. But now I'm feeling a lot better. Actually being able to hold food down now. Just went and got me some breakfast, and maybe I'll get something done today. Unfortunately, it's not going to be playing paintball like I wanted to do yesterday because there's not a game, but maybe one of these days I'll get the paintball games up. So you saw, I just got killed at the walkway over there in between A and B, and that's about my favorite spot to be on this map because you can guard A and B really easily from up there. And as you see me get tomahawked by some jackass over here. That guy pisses me off this game with his tomahawks. He's always trying to tomahawk me the whole entire game, and I think that's the only time he got me. But he's still running around. I think he has trying to knife and tomahawk the entire game, which is just annoying. But anyway, I like staying up in that walkway there because you can usually rack up a lot of kills defending A and B from there, and there's only really a couple ways up to you. And you got a lot of nice lines of sight, so after I get taken out of the other walkway, I just head back up there and try to take it again. I don't think I make it too far, though. I actually think the tomahawk guy kills me. I know he kills me at least one more time up here. Yeah, that was him. He tried to tomahawk me and then came from behind me. And they got B, since I wasn't up there guarding it. But it's not too big of a deal. We end up taking it back. And once again, I just try to go up here and get my spot, because it's a great spot. I like it better than the walkway above, right directly above the B flag, since you have a direct line of sight onto two flags from up here, and you can only have a direct line of sight onto one, and maybe toss a grenade onto C if you're lucky. But they just keep trying to rush up here, and I'm not having too much luck holding it. So I just keep thinking if I throw my stun grenades up here, I'll get one stunned and I'll be able to take it back, but my teammates must have the same idea as me, because they're holding it down pretty well as well. But I like this little spot right here. Not many people look down that direction, and you kind of have some cover from the B side when you're shooting down through there. And a lot of times you can head them off before they even come in. And somebody took my claymore out, so once again I have to start watching my back. So I decided to try to pull that trick that I was playing in one of my earlier videos on Villa, I guess, where I lay right at the top of the stairs and try to get them as they're coming up the stairs before they expect me, and it paid off for that kill, and it almost bites me in the ass here coming up, but it's still gonna work. That's the Beauty Attack Mask Pro right there. I would have been completely helpless if I didn't have that, but instead I just stand up and knife him, and he doesn't even know what hit him. I want to call my napalm in, but I don't like calling it in when I can't see the map, because I like putting it in very specific spots. But I figure I'll just run down and help secure B, and didn't quite work out. And now we got the napalm, so that'll help my teammates secure B. Of course, with the napalm on there, I can't go secure it, but I'm just hoping that they'll take it, because now we're getting dominated. And this is about my second favorite spot on the map. I don't really like it all that well, and I was pretty oblivious. Didn't even see that guy when I first came up, and luckily he didn't see me either, so got a nice knife on him. And I keep forgetting that I have extended mags on the AUG. I need to wait and space my reloads out because I'll kill one person and reload, which is what I'm used to having to do, especially since I've been running the dual Scorpions a lot here lately, and you can kill maybe one person with those before you have to reload. So it's kind of a force of habit. Kill somebody, reload. But I also found a nice line of sight up here. If you see just over that tree where I'm looking, you can see people moving around back in there. Actually, on the other game that I have recorded, I got a few kills through there. And I think I'm going to be using that spot a little bit more because it seems to be pretty well covered. And I almost had that guy get away. But I had to try to pick him up when he's coming up the stairs, which I think somebody's going to. But I'm trying not to look out that window in the front, because when you stick your head out the window in the front here, you're pretty much obvious to everyone. And I try to jump out and help cap the flag, just because we need the flag, but as soon as you come to that window, you're pretty much just standing out in the wide open, a lot of lines of sight on you, so I try to stay back against the wall and kind of corner out that long window on the side, and usually that helps a lot. But now I end up back in my favorite spot here. So right now, at the moment, most of my teammates aren't wanting to really cap flags at all, which that changes here before too long, and then they pretty much want to do nothing but triple cap, and it ends up paying off because I don't know if we would have won without the triple caps, because we're getting pretty far behind at this point, but it turns out pretty well, and the game finishes pretty good. Before too long, though, I'm going to end up going on a pretty good death streak just because my bullets don't seem to count for the most part. As you can see, that guy there, I mean, I would have thought that that would have killed him. And then there's this, which is just horrible accuracy, but I got at least 3 or 4 hit markers on the guy there, but it didn't work. And the guy that I originally shot and didn't kill came up and swung around behind me and killed me. And that just marks the beginning of a pretty crappy streak I go on here for a while. Because there he is again from behind me. Gotta love the guys running around with Ghost and the submachine guns. But Ghost typically, like I've said before, typically not too big of a problem when you have map control and you can tell where the enemy's coming from, but we don't really have map control because our team's all over the place, and for some reason it seems to be spawning me away from my team every time I spawn. But I don't know. That guy got screwed there. Tack insert, just killed him right as soon as he tack inserted, but luckily he didn't turn around and get me. It's the only thing I was thankful for. And I heard somebody else coming up there, but I looked at the map and saw it was my teammate, so I decided to run up here and see if I could take somebody off B, but I guess somebody else already got him. And somebody sneaks up behind me, which is why I don't really like that area as much. People seem to come up through that back way a whole lot, but you gotta take what you can. And once again, I get another death here, just because I'm running through the wide open right when I spawn. I keep thinking I'll get this guy with this grenade, but it never happens. Every once in a while I'll get that guys up there with a grenade, which is kind of a rewarding feeling, but maybe it's so rewarding because it rarely happens. But now I'm kind of back on my game a little bit here and have things moving a little bit, so things get better. Until that. And I don't know what happened. It looked like I knifed right through him, but oh well. I guess I was a little premature on saying things get better. I think I die a couple more times here. I just remember it was a pretty long death streak. I don't remember exactly how long it was. I played this game a few days ago. I think that might have been the end of it there. I know I get at least one more napalm strike before the end. Oh, but here's a nice double coming up. I was throwing the grenade. I thought I'd have time to cook it and get them killed, but it ended up going past him, and so I just sprayed him down. For once, my bullets decided to count, so I was pretty happy about that. And we got him triple capped again. There's not a whole lot they can do at this point. We just about have it won. Now I got my napalm strike again, and I'm going to pause this and cut this here real quick because this next kill coming up is bullshit. Alright, check this out in slow motion. Here he comes. And never mind the shots that don't register, just because the shots that do register are 4 headshots with an assault rifle that it takes to kill this guy. It takes 4 shots right in his face with an assault rifle to kill him at almost point blank range. That is what I hate about Black Ops. They've weakened these guns so much, it's just absolute bullshit. They say at any range, or even at point blank, it's 2 headshots with an assault rifle to kill, but as you can see, that was 4 registered headshots to kill him with an assault rifle, where it should have only taken 2, and never mind the shots that didn't register. I can't believe I survived through that one. I almost got tomahawked, and I would have been real pissed if I got tomahawked. Then I was out of ammo, so I tried to take that guy out with my pistol, and it didn't work too well, but it would have been funny if I had taken him down. Because I tried to grab a different gun and ended up pulling up a Python instead of the gun I was going for. But on the next game, you're going to see me taking advantage of that spot a lot, because people, for some reason, don't just look for you there, especially if you're laying prone. They think you're dead by the flag, and I lay prone by the flag, and I get, let's just say I get a whole lot of defends in that game. I don't want to spoil it, but I named it, so far the name for the file is double digit defends, because I get a whole lot of defends in that game just from laying there. And I guess the flashbang killed that guy before I did, because I didn't get any points for an assist on that. Gotta love those people still using second chance, and we take the game by a narrow margin, but almost didn't get it. One interesting thing there, if you look at the score, I have 0 captures this game. That's something pretty rare. It's not for lack of trying. I tried to jump on the B flag a few times, but it seemed like every flag we capped was the one that I wasn't anywhere near. But if you like this, feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.